Hello viewers, I am Meenakshi Rotan and you are watching IITM Unmesh, where we cover the most significant happenings across the nation and beyond. Here's what you need to know about this week's national, international, business, sports and entertainment news. Let's start with the national news. Supreme Court verdict, green firecrackers allowed in Delhi NCR. The Supreme Court has provided relief to residents of Delhi NCR ahead of Diwali by allowing the sale and use of green firecrackers. This permission is valid from October 18th to October 21st. The court's decision is seen as an important step to balance pollution control with the preservation of festive traditions. In a significant boost to the party ahead of the Bihar Assembly election, folk and devotional singer Maithili Thakur on October 14, 2025 joined the Bharatiya Janata Party in Patna. Bihar BJP President Dilip Jaiswal was present at the event. Ms. Thakur is likely to contest in the upcoming election from Alinagar in Darbhanga. Now let's move towards international news. After hostages and prisoners are freed, complex issues remain for Israel-Hamas ceasefire. Key issues like Hamas disarming, Gaza's leadership and Palestinian statehood remain unresolved. The recent agreement only poses the deadliest conflict between Israel and the Palestinians, showing the situation is still fragile. Shehbaz Sharif called boat liquor for praising Trump. Pakistan's Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif seems to have mistaken the Gaza Peace Summit for a fan convention because his effusive praise of Donald Trump had even the US President looking surprised and people on social media cringing. Moving ahead with business news. IMF cuts India's growth forecast to 6.6% for 2025. The International Monetary Fund has raised India's growth forecast to 6.6% for 2025, a 0.2% increase from earlier estimates. However, it expects growth to slow to 6.2% in 2026. India's reforms proving successful, says IMF chief. IMF chief Kristalina Georgieva said India is proving its doubters wrong with strong economic reforms. Speaking ahead of the IMF World Bank annual meetings in Washington, she highlighted that India's policies have helped it emerge as one of the world's fastest growing economies. Now some sports highlight. Seriously injured players out for a week need COE clearance BCCI. As the Ranji Trophy season begins, the BCCI has updated rules for serious injury replacements. Players replaced due to serious injuries cannot play for a week and must get clearance from the board's Center of Excellence before returning to the field. India's hopes of reaching the 2027 AFC Asian Cup ended with a 1-2 defeat to Singapore at the Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium. Lallianzuala Changte gave India an early lead, but Singapore's Song Ui Young scored twice to hand the visitors a comeback win and knock India out of contention. Now let's move to entertainment section. Kantara Chapter 1 beats the GOAT's lifetime box office in just 13 days. Kantara Chapter 1 box office collection day 13. Rishabh Shetty's Canada film Kantara Chapter 1 is showing signs of slowing down in its second week and still continues to break records. The film has managed to beat the lifetime collections of Vijay's last Tamil film The GOAT with its 13-day domestic collections alone. Bombay High Court tells Shilpa Shetty to become approver before travelling abroad. The Bombay High Court passed a remark on Bollywood actress Shilpa Shetty's petition to cancel her LOC on 14th October 2025, stating that she must first become an approver if she wishes to travel abroad. And that brings us to the ends of this week's bulletin. Thank you for joining us.